Good morning, friends. We'll start API 570 practice question. Some questions in this section are true, false, or essay type questions, but multiple choice questions only will be asked on the test. So just to clear the concept. A film side penetrometer can be used for inaccessible welds, unable to hand place a source penetrometer. A dark image of B on a lighter background is acceptable. But if the lighter image of B is not rejectable, one of the procedural requirements of conducting PT is address post-examination cleaning, pre-examination cleaning, apply the penetrant, all of the above. Non-aqueous developer may be applied to a wet surface. False, cannot be. The accuracy of a piece of magnetizing equipment that is equipped with ammeter shall be verified each year. Calibration. When using fluorescent particles, the examiner shall be in a darkened area for at least 5 to 10 minutes prior to performing the examination. A wire AQI shall be placed adjacent to the weld, with the wires parallel to the weld. False. Certification of contaminants shall be obtained for all PT materials used in austenitic stainless steel. If nickel, yes. Black light intensity shall be measured with a black light meter when conducting fluorescent PT. The location markers required by ASME Section 5 are required to appear as radiographic images. True. DC yokes may be used for detecting subsurface discontinuities as per Section 5. Yes, true. This is, I don't know, some mistake. How many total liquid penetrant techniques are listed in Section 5? 6. They are considering like color contrast penetrant or fluorescent penetrant, and then divided into 3 parts: water washable, post emulsifiable, and solvent removable. Prior to examination, each adjacent surface shall be cleaned within at least 1 inch of the area to be examined. So up to 1 inch you have to do. Anything within 1 inch you have to find out. Water washable penetrant shall be removed with a water spray not exceeding 60 psi, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This may be true, I don't know. Not exceeding, yes, there is a mistake here, I think so. The maximum emulsification time shall be, emulsification time is around 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes. But is nothing is there, and you have to find out by experiments. The densitometer shall be calibrated by verification with a calibrated step-wise comparison strip. There is a strip for densitometer, or there is a densitometer. Densitometer is there, and that is should be calibrated with this stepwise density strip. When using a hydrophilic emulsifier versus a lipophilic emulsifier, then an intermediate step that must be taken is pre-rinsing with water. So for hydrophilic emulsifier, you can pre-rinse with water. Welded part is to be radiographed and is 1 inch thick with 1/8 inch reinforcement. So what ASTM wire IQI should be used on this radiograph if source side technique is used? Yes, ASTM set B. And PT test cannot be conducted between. For this, maybe you want to use the table, but if you have experience, you can tell this. Set B. When PT test cannot be conducted between 50 degrees to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. What must be done as per section 5? The procedure must be qualified. The indication, all indications are to be evaluated in accordance with the referencing code section. The scope of ASME boiler and pressure vessel code section 5 includes how you do and how to perform NDE to achieve a desired result, best result. UT equipment shall be calibrated prior to UT examination, not PT. Some printing mistakes are there. Sorry for that. The penetrometer is used on a DWE, double wall exposure, double wall viewing. Penetrometer selection is based on single wall thickness and weld reinforcement. The suitable means of applying penetrant: dipping, brushing, spraying honey, or all of the above. What material require use of tested and certified liquid penetrants as to the contaminants in the penetrant? Nickel and austenitic stainless steel alloys is problem for chlorine. How shall indication be evaluated? Acceptance standard for RT. To the referencing code section. How shall non-destructive examination personnel be qualified? To referencing code requirements. Which ND method are considered surface methods? MT and PT. What designation is used to indicate the penetrometer is on the film side? F. What is the seam used for? MT field strength and direction. Why must the surface be closely observed during the application of PT developer to allow proper characterization of discontinuities? To find out it is coming from nearer or very far, you can understand this from the far surface, but and open to surface, but near surface, open to surface. You can differentiate from the time it is coming out from the by the developer. Name would be typical discontinuity detectable by magnetic particle method, toe crack. The surface method, any other thing, it is all inside. You cannot find out. Only subsurface, if anything is there. Crack or crack-like indications, then you find. For a DWA, SWV, double wall exposure, single wall wing, RT technique, a minimum of 3 exposures shall be made. Because what happens here, double wall double wall exposure, single wall wing. So when you are placing the source outside, but you are taking one film only. So one film at a time. So 120 degree to each other, it will cover the whole diameter by 3 films minimum. When the location markers placed on the film side in a single valving for curved surface. So location marker placed on the film side. This concave side is towards the source and source to material distance greater than r. That is inside radius, IR. What is the difference between an inspection and examination as per section B of the ASME code? So inspection performed by AI, examination performed by manufacturer's personnel. Name on typical discontinuity detectable by liquid penetrant method. Has surface cracks on NPS to get filled. Because IP is inside, AF is inside, slug is inside. What is to be done to excess penetrant remaining on the surface after the specific penetrant time is elapsed? It must be removed. What must be done to ensure 100% coverage on an NDE method? All examinations must overlap to ensure 100% coverage of the part. When surface irregularities may mask indications of unacceptable discontinuities, what is required? You have to remove that by grinding, machining, or other methods. List the type of discontinuities. Magnetic particle examination is effective in detecting surface and slight subsurface indications. What are the six penetrant techniques to be used? Color contrast or fluorescent, and then divide into three each. Color contrast water soluble, color contrast post emulsifiable, color contrast solvent, fluorescent water soluble, fluorescent post emulsifying, fluorescent solvent. So that is the sixth type. What is the approval method of indicating UT thickness measurement? CRT, digital or meter? How is the quality of a radiograph evaluated? So ability to see the prescribed hole or wire on the designated penetrometer and compliance with the density requirements. Where are RT location markers placed on the part or on the radiograph? On the part. Only well concave means concave curved parts is towards the source and it is more than the ID inside radius, then it will go for behind the part on the film. So on the part is right answer. The IQI may be of two types, hole type and wide type. Gentlemen, I'll stop here. The next we continue for 46.